Actually, dyslexia is not a disease.
Many people misunderstood dyslexia.
It's not the end of the world.
According to the Ministry of Health Malaysia, there are approximately 314,000 children who are suffering from dyslexia in Malaysia. Sadly, the awareness of dyslexia among Malaysians is still at a very minimum level. So, are you one of these people? Dyslexia is a learning disorder which appears to run in family genetic factors, which is hereditary, and it is a lifetime condition.
Dyslexia, you are born with it. It's not while a mom is pregnant with a child, or she took wrong medicine. There's no medicine. So that's why you need intervention program to basically teach them how to cope with their problems.
Stereotypically, dyslexia is just about simple learning disorders. In fact, dyslexia has been classified in many different types of categories.
Dyslexia alone, they have several different categories. We have dyslexia in phonics, phonological error, phonological dyslexia. They have visual dyslexia. They have auditory dyslexia, right? And also they have a mixture of all the problems. Then you have dysphasia. Dysphasia is basically they have issues in translating ideas onto written words, translating ideas into what they want to say, right? Dyspraxia is problem with motoric skills, right? They often confuse left and right. Then they have problem with sequencing. They might have issue when they have dyspraxia, they are clumsy. And also lastly is problem with auditory. Auditory meaning they are not deaf, they can hear normally, but the problem is they get confused with sounds, similar sound. And sometimes when the teachers give them instructions, they have issues how to process long instructions.
Dyslexia children are normal physically and socially. In order to recognize the signs and symptoms, parents should always monitor their children.
You know, they struggle to write, they struggle to read even after they start school, like a year or 2 years, right? So if you see normal progress of a child, if you have a 6-year-old child and is unable to read or unable to recognize the alphabets, if you compare to his peers, they are able to do all that. So you know that your child has issues. So I advise parents, just monitor your child. If it's not progress according to the normal progress of a child, then bring him for assessment. There's no harm done.
The teacher is the engineer of the human soul and plays an essential role in the life of dyslexia children to conquer their difficulties of learning.
One important factor is that teachers have to teach, right? So, but not many can teach well. Whenever we explain something, it has to be clear and very easy for them to grasp the concept and all that. But we as teachers, we have to know how to approach them and how to tell them, it's okay, everything is okay, it's fine, just try.
The most overwhelming key to a child's success is the positive involvement of parents.
You must have the knowledge. You must have the knowledge, which is very, very important. You must have the knowledge, and you cannot say that, never say that a child is dyslexic and you are a stupid boy. You cannot do that. So parents, if they can read, they should read books on dyslexia. So whenever there is a course or a talk on dyslexia, please go because it also concern your child. So things like that you have to ask yourself as parents If you don't do anything now, you're going to be doing it forever.
Okay, saya ibu kepada Nurhusna Aulia, umur dia 10 tahun. Saya dapat tahu daripada umur dia 7 tahun. Sebab dia banyakkan cara penulisan binaan ayat dia terbalik. Jadi cikgu sarankan kami bawa dia ke hospital pakar sekretari kanak-kanak dekat HKL. Rasa macam terkejut sebab dia seorang je yang macam tu. Tapi terpaksa redha lah sebab dia lagi center kan. Jadi kita usahalah untuk dia, macam mana doktor cakap, kena masukkan dia dekat sini, kat center ni. Kita cubalah. Kat rumah pun dia tak adalah juga. Dia suka, yang dia suka menulis, mewarna, melukis tu je. Tak nampak lagi dia punya kreatif tu ke arah mana.
So macam tadi saya cakap, nama saya Abang J. So hari ni saya akan ajar korang macam mana guna kamera DSLR. So okay. So ini saja kelas yang kita start ini. So yorang sudah boleh sedia untuk ambil gambar yorang. So tema dia ialah dekat kawasan ni, masuk sekolah sini, angkat gambar ataupun orang, objek pun boleh yang yorang paling suka ataupun rasa paling cantik. Yorang seorang kena angkat 5 foto.
Although these dyslexic youngsters encounter a variety of challenges in their education, this does not preclude them from evolving into outstanding geniuses in the future.
The one thing parents should know about their son, because some likes to paint, right? Drawing and all that. Some like to do art, some like to do what they call it, being an actor or something like that. They'll be very creative in doing things, So that's why anything that is practical is very good for dyslexics.
Saya rasa bertuah. Saya rasa bertuah lah main. Sebab seronok main ni. Kerana sebab benda ni best sangat. Dia boleh pusing-pusing.
I like to use this camera because at my future I want to buy like this camera, bigger than this.
In the past, the public's ingrained belief that dyslexic children were unintelligent persisted. On the contrary, if they make an attempt, they may become cornerstones of the country's future. As the famous dyslexic Princess Beatrice mentioned, dyslexia is not a pigeonhole to say you can't do anything. It is an opportunity and a possibility to learn differently. And most importantly, dyslexia is not the end of the world.